What's going on, you? What's going on, YouTube? What's happening? It's Beretta 19 back with y'all with another video. If you're new to the channel, excuse me, please like, comment, subscribe, hit your notification bell, drop as many comments as you can down below, like and share the video. Real quick before I get into subject matter today, thank you guys for the support. Thank you, my subscribers and everything. I hope and pray that I keep bringing you guys real and unedited content and everything, because you guys know I keep it real here on my channel all the time, every time. I don't BS nobody. I don't try to come on here being phony or anything. All right, we got that out the way. I want to talk to you guys today about a very unique subject that goes on a lot and everything, but this is the subject matter, and the subject matter is false advertisement. I repeat, false advertisement. Now, false advertisement can be interpreted in many ways. The very obvious ones in like stores and stuff. I'm sure we all been through stores where they say, okay, this piece of furniture is $300, but you get in there it's $350 or $400 or something or less. So it could be interpreted that way. It could be interpreted, a deal on fuel, a deal on, getting food, restaurants, whatever the case may be. But the kind of false advertisement I'm talking about is when dealing with people, okay? And I'm gonna try to give you guys some pointers to know when someone's false advertising themselves to you. Translation pretty much being a phony. But I'm gonna do it in a very unique way. You guys, through life and everything, we encounter a lot of people. Through life, we encounter, people that love us, people that care about us, or just people, kind people on the way. And then, of course, you encounter ignorant people, disrespectful people, and people that don't know how to act. You guys, one of the things that I love about myself and everything, not tooting my own horn or anything, but one of the things I love about myself and everything is my directness and with dealing with people and how I talk and how I carry myself. I'm original. I ain't trying to copy nobody. I'm me, myself, and I. You guys, be careful around people who can talk a big game but can't back it up. Be careful around people who claim they love you and everything, but all the while they have evil intentions, or they have some other intentions other than loving you. You guys, people will false advertise themselves every day. They'll tell you things like, baby, I love you. Baby, I'd do anything in the world for you. And come time for them to prove that and everything, they ain't nowhere around. You guys, another way of driving home about false advertisement and everything, look at somebody's history, whether that's a family friend or a stranger or whatever the case may be. Before I get into that real quick, I want to say everything to kind of help piggyback, I should enhance what I'm saying, I should say. You guys, when companies, open up and everything, or they doing everything, they want to set the correct price for the customers. Some of them don't, but some companies want to set the correct price for their customers. That way the customer know what I should come in with. Used car lots is definitely a big on that and everything. They may factor in tax or whatever the case may be, depending on, like I said, where you go. But in dealing with human beings, you guys, human beings will try to present themselves as something more than what they are. And you really don't know somebody and everything until you pull the cover off of them. And you realize and everything, they've been pretty much bullshitting you the entire time. A quick way for you to find out that is and everything, do me a favor. If you find you walking to somebody and everything, and they talking to you and everything, I want you to do me a favor, make them mad. When you make somebody mad, whether they love you or not and everything, you're going to find out how they really feel about you. Because the inner them is going to come out. Remember, this is external. The internal them, there's their soul. They're going to come out and reveal it to you. They're going to tell you everything that you've been. You ever notice when you get in an argument with somebody, they tell you about stuff you did in the past. They tell you about stuff you didn't say it to them and everything that hurted their feelings. That's because that's how they've been feeling inside, but they never let you know. See, me, I'm not that way. You piss me off or do something, everything, I'm going to tell you right then and there. Okay? That's just how I am. But everybody ain't that way. Another thing, you guys, look at the history of the individual or individuals that you're dealing with. If you have a bad history with somebody, and all of a sudden they just love you now and everything, it's already false advertising themselves to you because they have an agenda. Okay? People often false advertise themselves and everything because they trying to get something, instead of just being real and being honest about who they are. People will false advertise themselves and everything to have sex. People will false advertise themselves to open up a business, to try to get a loan, or whatever the case may be and everything. Be yourself and be real. Please understand something and everything. The one man you can't false advertise to is God. When those curtains go down, the windows are closed, the doors closed and everything, God knows what type of person you are. You up here trying to act all hard and all this tough and all this street and everything. You know damn well you more scarier than a damn 2-year-old when they in the dark. Now cut out the BS, man. Anybody, one thing I love that God gave me and everything, I don't know everything. God knows I don't. I'm still learning just like the next man. But I know BS when I see and hear it. And I can just about sniff somebody out when they BS me. And something else I want you guys to pay attention to and everything. When you're talking to somebody, if you're trying to find out what's the truth or what's really going on, if their body language is, if you can't read their body language they're trying to tell you, watch their eyes. And if somebody can't make consistent eye contact with you, they all on the ground. They can't look at you when you ask them about something serious and everything. Odds are somebody is BSing you. And they don't want you to know the truth. That's why I tell you and everything. Watch people. Okay, people false advertise themselves. They be phony each and every day. People put a facade on like they like you and everything. Don't give a damn about you. The what's the name? The OJ said it best. They ain't nothing but a bunch of backstabbing ass people. Doing everything they can to try to take your place, move you out of the way, so they can take what you got. To my men out there who have wives and everything, you watch your best friend keep coming over your house and everything. I don't give a damn how long he been knowing you and everything. I'm like this and everything. And I've been in, I've had some friends and everything that's been married and everything. If your wife is there, and say you at work or at the store running errands, I won't come in your house. I'll keep my ass in the car. I ain't got no business in your house where your wife is and when your wife and kids are at. And if I ain't got no business in there. Because that's out of respect. I ain't the man in the house. You are. I ain't got no business in your house. So just be watching the same thing with you ladies. Be watching everything, your best friend, your sister, your cousin, everything. You think, oh, she's my ace. She down for me. She care about me and everything. You mess around, you run into a dude you like and everything. Y'all been going together, been peachy and king, been good and everything. But every time, she's make time to be around this dude. And it ain't that she's scouting him to make sure he's a good dude, because she like him on the low. But she don't want you to know. So just be watching that. That's what I mean by false advertisement. They show and act like, they put a smile on, but all the while they got an evil ass grin on. Remember, a smile is just turned upside down. It's a frown. So just please pay attention to what's going on and everything, how somebody is talking to you. Watch their body language. Watch their hands. Watch their eyes and everything when you're talking to them. Watch the expression on their face when you're talking to them. A person can tell you a lot through body language without ever moving their mouth, and eye contact and hand gestures, facial and everything. They can tell you a whole lot about how they feel about you if you pay attention. People sit up here and false advertise themselves and everything to be somebody that they not, or try to be more than what they are. Just be yourself. You ain't got a lot to kick it, man. Just be real about who you are. Just be real about who you are. And everything, when you guys be hearing me talking on these videos and everything, I don't come on here being phony. You can check records, check what you want to check and everything. You're going to find out everything I've told you is the truth. Whether I'm addressing the issues going on in the world, addressing the issue going on with me or my family, or me doing this or me doing that and everything, I keep it real with people. I don't have time for sitting here. I don't have time to sit up here and BS you. I'm doing you a disservice. I'd rather tell you the truth and everything. And you be mad as hell at me, but you'll thank me later. That's what being a friend or being somebody you love is supposed to be about. All this crazy stuff and everything, you get people at your co-workers. They sit there and watch you come in. They just as jealous as hell of you and everything. They sit you watch you come in and everything. Hi, how you doing? Hi. All that old phony ass shit and everything. Them niggas don't like you at all. Sitting around talking about you behind your back, trying to get you fired. But they love you though. They care about you. Y'all supposed to be boys and everything, but y'all running the street together. Y'all in the game together and everything. But you sitting there thinking, oh, this is my dude right here. This is my nigga right here. He got my back. If nobody else got my back, I know my nigga Joe, my nigga Ace got my back. Come to find out that's the very same nigga that set you up to get robbed or get killed that day or get incarcerated. That's what I'm telling you. Watch those that are close around you better than you watch those who are further away from you. I'm going to say it again. Watch people who is in your inner circle. Pay more attention to them more than you do somebody on the outside. Because remember, please understand, so this is what makes Satan such a deadly enemy. Satan's not going to come at you in a way what you would expect. He ain't going to come at you with beady red eyes. He ain't going to come at you with a peed off attitude, with a gun in his hand, and say, I don't like you, I'm going to kill you, I'm going to do all that. Satan's not going to do that. Now, that's his intention, but that's not how he's going to come at you. What he's going to do and everything, he's going to come to you just as smooth as he wants to. Girl, you ain't got to listen to your mama. You can go out with your friends. After what that old man and old woman know? What your parents know? Ain't nothing going wrong with you to go out and go get a drink. Ain't nothing wrong with you going out and have a good time. All the time that you up here listening to this bull, you listen to him, go out there against your parents' will, disobey. Now you mess around, tragedy happens. You get a car wreck, you get arrested, get killed, get robbed, get raped. Please listen. You got to listen when someone's false advertising stuff to y'all. All this, y'all keep, in other words, check their history, check their background. Okay? You got to check these things. Don't sit there, and I say again, don't sit just judge somebody based off how they appear. I don't care if they got a do-rag on, his pants sagging and everything, that automatically makes him a criminal. Really? For all you know, the dude could be a doctor. Well, if he's a doctor, he should dress more professional. Man, shut up. All that old bougie ass attitude. Get out of here. Everybody ain't, just because you intelligent or you have a degree or you got anything, don't mean you got to walk around and be bougie about it. I mean, come on now. All these people walking around here, and then something else, these damn Christians. People were talking about they Christian. I'm a man of God. I'm a woman of God. Well, that's good. You're supposed to be a man and woman of God, and we all have our flaws. Here's my problem. Don't sit here, and this is going to be cold here. Don't sit here and tell me you love God. Oh, God, I'll do this for you. I'll move a mountain for you. God, I'll change my life. God, I'll do this. But you get home to your wife and your daughter. You get home to your kids and you mistreat them. You get home to your brother and you talk down about him. Think you better than him. The point I'm making is, don't tell me you're a Christian. Show me it through your behavior. Because like I said, I was raised in the church too. And I know a lot of people may think, oh, there's no way in hell Brandon can be a Christian. All this stuff he be saying and talking about and everything. Oh, yes, it is. I'm a Christian. I don't bow to no man but Jesus. I don't call no man but master. I don't call no man master but Jesus. But at the same time, I'm a real and honest Christian. I don't sit here and try to act like everything's okay. I don't sit here and try to act like and everything, well, I just left church and, you know, I'm doing good and the Lord has blessed me and everything. And you get back home and everything, you crying your eyes out and everything because something didn't happen. Because you feel lonely, you feel hurt, or you mad or confused about something. Be real, you guys. I tell y'all that all the time. Be real. I don't care who don't like it. I don't care who don't agree with it. Be real. Be real to yourself first. Because if you're being phony to yourself, you're going to be phony to everybody you come in contact with. That's why a lot of damn people can't handle me. It ain't because of the stuff I talk about. It ain't because of everything I may time and time again may use a few profanity and words and everything. It's because I be speaking real shit. That's the problem. Now, like I say, I get on here speaking some bull and everything. Oh, we love this channel. Your channel growing and everything. Like I said, people sit up here, they live these old fantasy lives. But when reality kicked them in their behind, now all of a sudden everything, they want somebody to pray and talk with them. Oh my God, my brother got shot. Oh my God, my sister got arrested. Oh my God, the police had the wrong man. They took my daddy and everything. Have you forgot what world you live in? We ain't in heaven yet, baby. We ain't in heaven yet. And I hate to say this to you and everything, but everything can be solved in your life through prayer and supplication. It's going to require you as a human being to take a stand. If you got to knock some damn niggas out to get where you need to get to in life, so be it. If you got to put some rounds in some damn people and everything in order to get what you need to get in life and everything, then so be it. But don't come give me this false image and everything that you just running through life. Oh, I have a little storm and it's a little rain, but I'm going to be all right and everything. Cut the phonyism out, man. You get hurt just like we get hurt just like you do. You sitting up there crying in the closet or crying in your bed where nobody can see just like anybody else do. Yeah, you sin and do wrong too, just like everybody else do. Yes, you do things that God don't like just like everybody else do. So don't try to act like, come up to me, act like you A1 Christian. You got issues just like all of us do. We all have our own set of issues. But until we start working together and put away the arrogance and put away the highly polluted and put away I'm Mr. Clean, I done straighten my life up, nigga, please. Well, you don't understand and everything. I ain't like them girls over there. I ain't sleep around. I ain't do all this and everything. I come to church, I sit down and everything. My legs crossed. I know how to be a lady. Oh, really? I wonder, was that what God's saying right now while you talking all this BS? Because just like you condemning a girl that came into your church, again, that's trying to find God. Instead of you helping her trying to get to God, working straight up her life, you sit up there criticizing her. Talking about you probably slept with every time, Dick and Harry. Hold on one second here, woman. Are you sitting up here judging somebody, Miss False Advertising? There was a time your legs was open. There was a time you had men here, men there. People kill me and everything. They keep forgetting where they came from. You don't forget where you come from. Because when you forget where you come from, you don't remember where you don't know where you're going. Please understand that. Let's cut out the phonies. If you are my friend, be my friend. If you're my family, be my family. And you can get mad all you want to and everything. I don't care who you are, what relation to you are to me and everything. I'm going to be real. I'm going to speak it real. I call it as I see it. And nobody's sitting here talking about what you haven't done nothing for me, or you don't care nothing about me or nothing like that. But if your shoe fit, wear it. I look at the full body of work. I look at the history when I'm dealing with somebody. Let me break this down to y'all and I'll be done. 3 things I take into account when I have a problem. The person I'm arguing with, the problem itself, and what is the history with the individual that I'm having this dispute with. If it's a family member, I'm going to look at the history. First of all, what we arguing about. But then I'm going to pull up the catalog. I'm going to look at the history. What does it mean in your history? Do we have good history? Have you ever done something or said something out in life? Have you ever rubbed me in the wrong way? Have you ever told me to get away? Have you ever told me I couldn't come back to your house? These are things that be in my brain when you be talking. So, people are people, man. I don't worry about what people say about me. Like I said, if you can't say it here, apparently it ain't important. And to my family, friends, I love you guys, the real ones, and everything. To everybody else who just floating around in space and everything, continue floating around in space. You ain't got to check up on me. Like I said, I'm all right. I know you got better things to do. So, this is Beretta 19, you guys, and everything. Don't false advertise yourself for nobody. And don't change up who you are or who God made you just so somebody or some dumbass around you can feel comfortable. Be who you are at all times. Keep it real and be honest and real at all times. If somebody can't handle that or they're threatened by your strong demeanor, they need to go bye-bye. Get them away from around you. But you don't need the headache. Keep real people around you. To my brothers and everything running around the street and everything, I'm like this. I don't approve you being in the street because that's statistical behavior that society wants you to do. But if y'all gonna be in the street, at least hang together. At least have each other's back. Don't bail on me and everything because we in a gunfight with two or three different niggas. At least have my back. In other words, even if we doing wrong, at least know I can count on you. At least show me that I can count on you. People, you can't even trust people when you do wrong with. So I'm just letting you guys know. It's a lot of false advertisement out here. A lot of it. You need to peel off and figure out who's doing what. And I'm going to tell you something right now. It ain't always the people who come at a distance. It's the people that's standing right by you who can cause the most damage to you. Remember, people that are at a distance from you and everything, they judge you the most. Because they understand why you don't walk, why you don't talk, why you don't act, why you don't carry yourself like they do. Because they ain't been where you been. But people who are right in your inner circle and everything can cause you the most damage. People that you love right here in your heart and everything can say the most craziest stuff to you that can, you know, wreck your heart and break your heart and make you mad and make you sad. So make sure and everything. Yeah, like I said, if you find somebody being false advertising, they not being real with you, you need to remove them out of your life. The last thing you need and everything is a snake sitting up smiling in your face talking about they love you. And all the while trying to do something crooked to you, talking shit behind your back. You ain't got time for snakes. That's why you keep your grass cut to where you can spot a snake when you see him. Because there's a lot of them out here. I love you. Right. I care about you. Yeah, I know. Hey, man, I'm glad you got that promotion. I didn't get it. Yeah, okay. Keep thinking people have your best interests at heart. Pay attention. There are signs. Don't give me this bull and everything that there's no signs nowhere. There always are signs before something bad happens. Problem is, you ain't paying attention. Pay attention. This is Beretta 19. Don't be a victim of false advertisement. Watch people. Just because they put some up on their window, I'm a Christian, I'm a Christian. You better check it. You better check it. If you close that deal on that house, you better make sure that damn realtor is telling you the truth. I'm just telling you. Get your shit together. It's Beretta 19. Y'all be blessed. Ain't no false advertisement here. And I don't hang with people who false advertise. If you don't like it, be gone.